Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Super excited that you're here. Great morning, great afternoon, great evening, whatever time of the day that you are watching this amazing channel. We are here to bring you news and updates and things like that for our community. So we're super excited to be here. So let me start by saying, we're going to be talking about and discussing the Buy Black movement, what the movement entails, right? And what we try to accomplish with this movement. So, you guys, as first, I always like to start off by inviting you into my life, sharing some of my pictures on the screen with you. And so, the first picture is, of course, my chocolate drop coach, Will, myself, and my youngest son, Josiah, who is now 12 years old. So some of my pictures are like, so you're like, what? So I try to get pictures from each era. Above that, you see my oldest son, and he was born in 1990. So you can tell how long that's been. So he's 32 years old. And then you have my he's 33 now. He's 33. Then you have my daughter beside him, who's now 29. And then you have my baby son, who looks like a baby in the picture, but he's now 18 years old. Then below that, you have me and my oldest daughter. Her name is Candace, and she's a little mini me. She's directly this child is amazing. And so I have Candace below with me. Above, you have a picture of me and my granddaughter, which belongs to my oldest son, and I call her Snickerdoodle. And then below, you have all of my boys in one place. You have my oldest son, my 18-year-old, and my 12-year-old all in one place. So the reason why I want to have these different pictures on the screen when we started, part of the Buy Black movement is to strengthen not only our communities, but our families that the communities are made up of. So let me go ahead and remove some of my pictures, and then I'm going to actually put me on the screen. So here we go. We're going to be taking some away, guys. And I'm doing this individually for a reason, because my camera has been kind of cutting up on me. And so okay. Hey guys. Welcome. So you guys, I wanted to really talk to you today about the Buy Black movement. So above me, on my digital screen, you will see the website for this movement. On the screen, you can actually open up a free account. And it's just like open up an Amazon or eBay. But this account particularly is about supporting the Black community and the Black dollar. Reason being, right now, currently in statistics today, the Black dollar stays in our community about 6 hours. What does that look like? That means we get our check and we kind of not reciprocate it within our own communities. Now, the Jewish culture, they money stay in their community about 20 days. Okay, look, 6 hours. 20 days before it goes out of their community, which means they do a lot of things within their own communities before that dollar is spent out. So basically, what it looks like is they really look for the items that they need within their own communities. But and if they don't have it, then they will reach out and the money would then go outside of their community. But first, they check with their community first. Now, in the Asian community, it's about 30 days. Can you imagine what would happen if the Black dollar stayed reciprocated in our communities for 30 days before it went out? So it's kind of like giving an opportunity to strengthen each other. And so this account is free, guys. It is a free account, right? And so you come in, you sign up. They have different things that you can buy, all the way from, healthcare products to accessories to automotives, just a lot of things, books, education, all those things that you can buy, but you will actually be buying it from your other fellow brothers and sisters, right? And so in turn, we're strengthening ourselves even the more. So I am super excited to be a part of this movement. And Will and I have been a part of this movement for a while. Will has been there for a long time. This movement started back in 2015 by a brother named Sharif. And so, super excited when I first heard about it, just like any of you guys, you may have said, well, I don't know if I should, maybe I should, or maybe I shouldn't. But in the times that we're going through right now, I think that everyone should take a look at strengthening this community, because at the end of the day, our issues or our concerns, we can't expect other races to be more concerned about our issues. Okay, we can't expect, okay, we see how we're treated, we see how the injustices are, we see how the mistreatment is done. We can't say, oh, it's okay because if you are letting 1% of our community, you're letting 1% of our community dabble in the income, so you have 1% of the community dabbling in that income, doing different things, that it's okay that you harm 99% of our community. So this way, our community is strengthened as a whole. And a lot of people, guys, because of their prejudges, they don't take the time to learn what this movement is about. Okay, I know I had sent that out in when the first, it was a book. It's a book that's being advertised, and it's made by Malcolm X. Why would people be mad at that, right? But people automatically, and this is the religious bias against information. Information is information, period. Period. So in the Willie Lynch syndrome, they talked about how they had light skin versus dark skin. You put us against that. The overset woman versus the skinny woman. We're arguing about that. We're arguing about religion, different denominations. We're arguing about so much, so much. But what about culture? What about culture in itself? Okay. Why isn't it that it's not okay to learn just about culture, just about where we come from, just about Africa, just about Black people in general? Why is it such a struggle when someone wants to identify or learn their culture? Why is it a struggle? We want to identify or learn our culture. So, guys, this is a way that we can strengthen each other. Are we saying never ever buy in any other? This is America. Unfortunately, you may have to buy some things outside, but we're saying the things that you can buy, the things that my brother have or my sister have, let me check with them first. And if they have it, I'm good. But if they don't have it, then I can go out. But at least I've given our people the opportunity to earn some of the money that is considered the Black dollar. So you guys, again, we would like you to join us. You can go to buyblackmovement.com/Willanaja. And it's just a way of them knowing that we invited you and we're excited that you're here. And so we are going to put this link above or below this video. Above or below this video. Okay, I said that multiple times because I want you to click above or below this video. Okay, so you guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. The movement is amazing. They also have an educational platform that you can take part in if you want to. It isn't required for you to open an account. Like I said, this is a free account, so it's free. So just like you open with Amazon and eBay, same thing. It's free. It's there for you if you need it. We would ask that you would use it as much as possible because we want you to help us circulate the Black dollar in the Black community longer than 6 hours. We also want you to know that the Black dollar stands $1.3 trillion. And only 2% of that $1.3 trillion is reciprocated in the Black community. I'm going to say that again. $1.3 trillion, and only 2% is reciprocated back into the Black community. You guys, we have our own issues to take care of. We have our people to take care of. And yeah, we're Americans and we live in America. But let me tell you this, it's not America's responsibility to take care of us. It's not welfare and social services. It's not their job to take care of us. It is not. It is not. It is our job to be an active participant in our own rescue. It is our job. It is our job to be an active participant in our own rescue. It is not other people's jobs to save us. It's not their job to give us a handout. It's not their job to give us crumbs from their table. It's our job that we create our own table and serve meals from our own table and provide for our children. That's what it is. It is our job first to ourselves, to our families, to our community, and to our nation. But we start with us first. We cannot give others the keys to our own happiness, to our own destiny, to our future. We cannot. So I'm asking you all to support the Buy Black movement. Go to buyblackmovement.com/Willa register for a free account, look around, see what it's all about. And on the screen, you will see my actual page, and it says invited by. So when you click the link, you should see invited by Naja Taylor on this side of the screen. Right there, you're going to see my picture and say that you were invited by us. And so we're just super excited to be here, a part of something great. We can say that we help strengthen the Black dollar. We help strengthen the Black community. We are working on our issues. We are the only race of people that we got to explain to somebody why we want to take care of our own. There are other cultures, they do susus, they put in together, they do all of these different things to strengthen their own community. But we're against each other all the time. And this was programmed ever since the Willie Lynch. You hear me talking about that there a lot. Go look at the Willie Lynch letter. It changed my life. It changed the way I talk to my mate. It changed the way I talk to my children. It changed the way I deal with people. And it changed my idea of what I felt that was important. What do I mean by that? I mean, I used to think making a whole bunch of money was important. It's good to have money, but making money at the expense of killing off your brothers and sisters, all money ain't good money. What grandma say? All money ain't good money. All the ways that we obtain money are not good ways. So if I got to receive money from a system that is actually hanging my people, lynching my people in 2022, Dante Jones was lynched June the 17th, 2022, 2 days before Juneteenth. Our hurt is not everybody's hurt. Our pain is not everybody's pain. And the responsibility for us to take care of our own homes and our own community is on us. Black Wall Street, they were strong. There was no social services. They were their own social services. They were their employment centers. They were their grocery stores, their banks, their airplanes, their transportation. So if you would like to join this movement with us, we urge all people of color to join this movement. We earn you, we reach out to you, and we employ that you do this. This is something hard to do for some people because of fear of being judged. The fear about what it looks like that I support my own people. What does it look like? What does it look like? You know what it looks like? I normally go to Publix, but I drive 15 minutes to a Black-owned or minority-owned business to buy my groceries. What does it look like? I may have to pay a little bit higher in payment. Why? Because of the financial dollar, we don't have all of this money to buy a million things in bulk so that we can get it at a cheaper price. So in order to buy from them, I may understand that this may be 50 cents to 70 cents more. But this 50 to 70 cents more is me saying, you know what? I'd rather spend my money here than with people that are lynching our people through a system. I want to make sure I spend my money here so that my child can have a real education, not an education that hides the history that we were slaves, that we were abused, that we were brought here unfairly. And I do want to give honor to the state of California. The state of California have started giving land back to Black owners that their land was taken from them in 1926. Matter of fact, you can look this up, a beachfront property worth $21 million, which was owned by Black people. And they took it from them just because the color of their skin. California admitted that it's never too long, over 100 years ago, they said, listen, this was rightfully belonging to your ancestors, and we now want to give it back to you. And we apologize that we did this to you. I give honor where honor is due. And I give honor to the state of California for doing what is right. And we hope that other states will follow them. But until then, until there's equality for all of us, until there is justice for all of us, what do? We have to be there, and we have to be an active participant in our own rescue. We have to rescue our own families, our own communities. And once we do that, then we'll have money to go out and do what we need to do in America for others. But there's no way that we can go out in the world and do for others before we take care of our own home. So you guys, I hope this message reached those who it's meant to reach. I hope it educates some so you will know who we are and what we stand for. I hope that you will click the Buy Black movement and actually register for this free account. Register. Don't be afraid of your culture. Don't be afraid of who you are. Don't be afraid of knowing the truth about history. Don't be afraid. People hear me all the time say that I have a friend who's white American Caucasian. Her name is Annie. And one thing about Annie, we have hard discussions about racism. We have hard discussions about history, about past, and about politics. But one thing about Annie, she's able to say, okay, yes, she knows right and wrong. There's another woman I want to bring your attention to. Her name is Jane Elliott. She's been out there talking about this, talking about our issues and the injustice of racism and the injustice of how people of color are treated. And she's been up and present in Caucasian people's faces to let them know this is wrong. So what I love about my friend is she's a person that she said, Naja, right is right and wrong is wrong, regardless of color or skin. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So we're not asking you to say, oh, because we're melanated people, that you should have some kind of sympathy for us. But you as a human should know right from wrong. And you should know that right is right and wrong is wrong. And to take land of our ancestors and build on it is wrong. For us to not have equal pay, having the same job as our counterpart or other cultures, and we receive less. Right is right and wrong is wrong. For us not having the choice whether we want to be vaccinated or not vaccinated. For us having a choice of whether we want to carry a birth to term after we've been raped or not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm not talking about color. I'm talking about right and wrong. Moral, immoral. Simple. And until the balance is there, I will continue to buy black. And I hopefully you guys will join the buy black movement. That BB will get you, honey. The buy black movement. Until you guys are able to join the buy black movement, we appreciate you for actually wanting to support this movement. As you know, this message is taken. I'm doing now is July the 2nd, 2022. As of July the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we are no longer buying anything for those 3 days. Anything. Okay. And as I explained to some people, I will break it down to you. July the 4th is a day to celebrate independence. The Constitution was signed on 1776. Okay. So in 1776, guys, guess what? Our people wasn't free. There were still slaves. There were still slaves. Tending crops, working the fields, taking care of children that were non-melanin. We were still slaves. So to celebrate Independence Day, a day that celebrates the freedom in 1776, and we were still slaves. So try to see the bigger picture. Me and my best friend had this conversation because she's a white Caucasian American. She said, Naja, I just want to know why. Why? In 1776, they were still slaves. The message didn't get to Texas until 1865. So this is where Juneteenth was birthed at, because there's no way that we could celebrate freedom when the majority of our people were still enslaved. It is freedom when we all are free. And since we just had a lynching of a melanated boy by the name of Dante Jones, June the 17th of 2022, you tell me, why should we celebrate Independence Day? Why should we celebrate the freedom that we're not free to enjoy? This is a hard message. We urge everyone to not purchase July 3rd, 4th, and 5th. No purchases, no gas, don't go nowhere, don't go to work, don't do nothing. If our contributions are not recognized in this country, then why show up? You guys, take into consideration what I'm saying to you. We're super excited about this movement. We ask that you join in with us on the no shopping days, which is July 3rd, 4th, 5th of 2022. And if you're watching this on later on down the years, every July 3rd, 4th, and 5th, there should be no black dollar spent. You guys, thank you so much for your time and your attention to this matter. I do apologize that we did go over our 10 minutes, but this was something that was much needed and much needed to be said. And we wanted to make sure that you understand that the Buy Black movement is here. It is here. It's been in place since 2015. It can only go stronger with you, and other melanated people coming together to support each other, our families, our communities, and the nation at large of melanin blessed people. Thank you so much, guys, for all of your time and attention. I look forward to talking with you on the next show. Bye-bye.